Warzone is about to change forever. So let me give you what is coming over the next couple of weeks with the Black Ops 7 integration, and here over the next couple of months, what is going to happen. So obviously Black Ops 7 launched November 14th, and we have the new Avalon map, and we have the new in-game. If you're paying attention, there's a lot of things coming over to Warzone here on December 4th. But I love in the campaign, there's a lot of like loadout boxes and calls to Warzone that are built into the campaign of the game. But here is what's coming, okay? Warzone is going to change completely. You're gonna have two different ways to play. This is what I can tell from everything that I'm seeing online, all the announcements from Call of Duty Next, to press releases putting out, to the gameplay in Black Ops 7, but Warzone is going to change completely. It's almost going to split. So here's what we're going to see. We're going to see the new Blackout experience. That was announced a few months ago. What that really means that we can see today is you're going to take Blackout, which is similar to PUBG, where you're landing in, you're building your weapon, you're building your guns, no loadouts, stuff like that, transversing the map. You have your grapple and you have your wingsuit, you have stuff like that. So if you've seen it in the game, if you played Black Ops 7 or you played in-game or 2020 skirmish, that is all going to come to Blackout. It's going to be the new Blackout experience. So picture this experience. You load in, you get off the plane, you have a wingsuit now that you can jump instead of a parachute. You're going to have a grapple gun. You're going to be able to build weapons on the ground and pick which ones you want to do with the attachments. You're not going to have to worry about, does this attachment fit here? Do these rounds fit here? You're gonna have the movement of what you're used to, and those weapons are gonna auto attach to the gun, which is going to be great. They're gonna take Battlefield RedSec and take some of the stuff from there where you can level up guns in the game, making that a lot easier as well. And they're gonna put that all in the Blackout experience. That's not going to be on the Warzone experience. That's going to be on the Blackout experience, right? So that's step one. You're going to see that. Step two, it's going to split. So you're going to have the normal Warzone BR experience that they talked about. So they talked about rotating the maps. You're going to have bigger maps. You're going to have Verdansk, but you're going to have Verdansk in the BR situation we know now with the POI changes. So they are going to make multiple POI changes, one on December 4th, another one come in the spring, January, February timeframe. But you're gonna have two different options, guys. You're gonna have the Blackout experience and you're gonna have the Warzone experience. And whatever suits your playstyle better, that's what you're going to have the options for. And keep in mind, the Blackout experience is actually pretty cool because I really do think you're gonna see like a Battlefield RedSec, you're gonna see Avalon and all the Blackout stuff come back, and they're like gonna have a baby and they're gonna mix. And so you're gonna have that experience on Avalon. So using grapple guns, using wingsuits, so using all that. You won't be using that on Verdansk. They will also have a limited time modes to test out things. That's what limited time modes are gonna be. You're gonna be able to test out wall jumping, test out grapple guns, test out stuff like that, that if the community feedback is good, they're gonna bring into the Warzone experience. Now that's going to be key, the community feedback, because all of the pressure they're receiving from Battlefield right now and Arc Raiders, where they're listening to their communities. COD is listening to the Warzone community because they don't want to lose players. They're losing enough players right now. They're jumping ship like crazy. I totally understand because there's not enough content to keep people happy, but the content is coming. We're also going to see big changes to Resurgence and Rebirth, Haven's Hollow, Fortune's Keep. So December 4th is going to be the start of that. You're going to see Haven's Hollow come into the rotation. They're going to rotate these maps. You're going to get a rotation of Rebirth Island, rotation of Fortune's Keep, rotation of Haven's Hollow, and they're all going to rotate, and all playlists are going to be open. So then you kind of get a feel. You don't have to always play Rebirth over and over and over again. Now, not coming on December 4th is the Rebirth remake. So what they're going to do is they're going to have Rebirth, but then they're going to redo the POIs. They're going to give it a new paint job. They're going to change a lot of the content structure on Rebirth. That'll be coming in January, February timeframe. It won't be December 4th before Christmas, but that is coming from a content standpoint where we will get a better map, new map, stuff to explore, stuff to do on Rebirth. So you're going to have, come like March, you're going to have a new Rebirth, you're going to have Haven's Hollow, you're going to have an updated Fortune's Keep, and there are rumors of bringing back Ashika Island and Vondel, and then rotating all 5 maps on Resurgence. Those are rumors right now, but those are circulating, which would be great. And then on the big map side, you have your Blackout 2, you have your Blackout experience, and you have your Warzone on Verdansk with the new POIs, and then they're going to be testing out things with the limited time modes. So that is what we're coming into right now, is multiple different ways to experience Warzone. We get to kind of choose our own adventure, and they're going to rotate big map. So with that incline on the rumor side of rotating big map, we don't know, are we getting Urzikstan? Are we getting Al Mazrah? Are we getting Avalon Verdansk, but on the BR side, not on the Blackout experience side? It opens up a lot of questions, but we do know for certain what we are getting is we're going to have rotational big map. We're going to have rotational Resurgence map. We're going to have a Rebirth that's remade with new POIs and new paint job. Verdansk is getting multiple new POIs. We're going to have a Blackout experience that is similar to the Blackout before, but add in Avalon, add in wingsuits, grapple guns, all of that, and what you did in Blackout. And it's going to be a hybrid of like taking Red Sec from Battlefield and putting it with Blackout and having that experience. So think about playing, if you have played Red Sec, think about playing Red Sec with Warzone movement. It would be pretty interesting. And then you're also going to have Haven's Hollow release, which is a completely new map on December 4th that will give us a new play style, a new way to experience Rebirth, a new way to experience Resurgence. So there's a lot to come right now, but Warzone is going to change. It will not look the same over the next 6 to 9 months. And frankly, I'm glad that they're changing everything. It's time to mix everything up. Stuff has gotten stale, not having any new maps or not having any rotations, things that we've been asking for has not come to fruition. But we're gonna have the big Black Ops 7 integration. So all the guns coming over, all the skins coming over, everything pushed together, the perks being merged over as well. We're gonna have different perks that do different things in the game than we have today, different tacticals, different lethals. All of that's gonna come over on December 4th with that big integration. And so you'll have a lot more options and a lot more things to do, and you'll have global progression now too. So if you wanted to level up guns in Warzone that you've already leveled up in Black Ops, you'll have that crossover. You have a new camo set to grind in Warzone as well. So I'm curious to see what that looks like. But there is a lot of things coming that I know the player base is holding on, and I'm holding on to because I'm excited. I've always loved Warzone. I've always loved COD. I've always loved Modern Warfare, Black Ops. I'm a big COD guy and I love it. And I'm really holding on, and I hope you guys are holding on too, because there is stuff coming. And I think we're going to see a big marketing push coming into December and the integration. Now the integration, I'm a little nervous because we'll see how that goes. I'm not sure that they'll handle it properly because obviously previous integrations have not done that well. With Cold War was really bad. Black Ops 6 was a little fumble as well that kind of messed everything up. So we'll see how this new Black Ops 7 integration lays out the foundation for everything moving forward, and what new fun content and perks and, like I said, tacticals and lethals and just things you can do in Warzone. I'm excited to test out the new limited time modes. What is a grapple gun? What does grapple gun and wall jumping add to Verdansk or any map that's a BR? I'm curious to see what you could do with that. What's the movement like? They've slowed the movement down in Black Ops 7, and they've also nerfed aim assist in Black Ops 7 for short range, and then they're buffing it for long range. So we'll see that in Warzone as well. And the matchmaking. Now, they took away, or they've limited matchmaking SBMM in the multiplayer. There are rumors that in Warzone, they will be limiting the matchmaking coming back in. It's rumors for now, but how great would it be if the SBMM is like a limited matchmaking and not cranked up to the ton, so you can have more fun, more engagements. I know my friends hate playing with me because my KD is a lot higher. This way they won't care. And so then they'll have more of a fair and more fun fight. It would open up, and it would take matchmaking, and it would make finding a match so much faster than it is today, because the ping wouldn't really, it would all matter about ping and location and not figuring out your KD and putting you in the right stack and all of that. So there's a lot to look forward to. There's a lot coming. I will be covering everything here on the channel. And hey, if you want more Warzone content from me, go ahead and check out these 2 videos right here. And hey, if you have time, hit the like button, hit that new hype button, which is cool and awesome, and then hit subscribe because like I said, I got more videos coming out. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks.